Greetings, lovely people of Ghana and beyond. This is your teacher, Frank Yeboah, and I'm here with a teacher also known as
Sek Frank.
That is it. So, the two Franks. Today, we are here to educate you on two languages, that is German and French. German and French. So, I want to know, in English, in the morning, we say good morning. What about that of French and German?
Okay, before I answer your question, just as you said, we are going to take our viewers through greetings in both French and German. So to answer your question now, in the French language, when you want to greet somebody in the morning, it is known to be bonjour. And the bonjour, you start using it from 12 a.m. till 11:59 a.m.
Okay.
That is it.
So from 12 a.m. midnight to 11:59 a.m. in the morning. Getting to 12 in the afternoon.
That is it. Okay. What it simply means that once it is 12 p.m., you no longer say bonjour. You normally say bonsoir.
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 That is it. Bonjour, bonjour.
That is it.
Okay, so good morning means?
Good morning means bonjour.
Okay.
Bonjour. And as I said, it starts from 12 a.m. Why am I insisting on the 12 a.m. issue? After when you sleep in the night and you wake up, you think that it's not yet tomorrow, forgetting that it is already 12 a.m. and it is tomorrow. You hear people say tomorrow. Which tomorrow are you talking about? It's already tomorrow. It's already tomorrow. Only that you are still in bed. That is why you believe it is not yet tomorrow. The day has not broken yet. That is it. So bonjour starts from 12 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. But from 12 p.m. it is already afternoon. Where the English begin to say good afternoon, the French normally say bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
But there is something I would also like to say, but that one will not be applied to our part of the world.
Okay.
Among the French, by the French I mean the indigenous French, they believe that when they have not seen you since morning, even if they should meet you at 2 p.m., they can still go ahead and say bonjour.
So bonjour if I've not met you
since morning, even if you see me at 8 p.m., you can say bonjour because it is the first time for you to see me.
That is the indigenous French. That Paris.
That is it. That is the French. That is it. Paris, as you said. But in our part of the world, it is not applicable.
Okay. So
if you can apply it, fine. But if you don't apply it, as a teacher, at times some people greet me bonjour as late as 2 p.m. And the French try to contradict them, to correct them. And I am the one who tells them, don't worry, it's not a mistake. It is correct. For all you know, the student might have also learned it
from the
indigenous. That is it.
Okay, so in the morning is bonjour.
It's bonjour.
And then in the afternoon is bonsoir.
It's bonsoir. And the bonsoir, obviously, it starts from 12 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. That is it.
Okay.
So in French, unlike in English where we have three main ways of greeting, in French we have only two.
Bonjour
and bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
At times we hear people say bon après-midi, trying to translate good afternoon. It's not correct and it will never be correct. It is wrong.
Today I'm learning.
So we have two ways of greeting in French. Bonjour and bonsoir. If you say bon après-midi à quelqu'un, which people believe correspond to the good afternoon, this one is not a greeting, it's a wish. By wish, what do I mean by wish? You have just finished conversing with somebody and you want to take a leave from the person. You can tell them bon après-midi, which in English will be translated by have a nicer afternoon, but not good afternoon. It's not the same thing. That is it.
That's what we say. What
we say bon après-midi.
Bon après-midi.
Bon après-midi. This one, it's a wish. It's not a greeting. So I want to be. I want to let people know that in French we have only two ways of greeting.
Okay. Bonjour.
That is it.
And bonsoir.
That is it. I have not created any French language, but from the little I learned, I can say it boldly and on authority that we have two ways of greeting in French: bonjour and bonsoir.
So viewers, you see, today we are learning bonjour and bonsoir.
Start saying bonjour from 12 a.m. going and stop saying it when it is 12 p.m.
Okay.
That is it.
Bonjour.
And bonsoir. And bonjour is spelled bonjour.
Okay.
And the bonsoir, bonsoir. And when you say bonjour and bonsoir, say it in an exclamative way. That is, say it in a way that shows that you are happy.
Oh, okay.
Say bonjour.
Bonjour.
You don't say bonjour as if you are fighting with somebody.
Not bonjour.
No. What it
Yes,
also means
bonjour.
that bonjour, exclamatively, bonjour.
Bonjour.
And then obviously, if you do not know the person, add a title. If the person is a male, bonjour monsieur. If the person is a female, bonjour madame. Irrespective of a marital status. Just add madame. That is it. Because if you say mademoiselle, some ladies may take offense to it. So please, even if the person is not married, please say madame. That is it.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, madame. Oh, nice one. So that is in good morning in
Good morning in French.
But what about in German?
In the German language, we have a lot of ways of greeting, but the main ones, let's start with the one in the morning. Normally in the morning we say Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
That's the way we greet. But Guten Morgen is limited to just like the bonjour I said in French.
Okay.
It means that once it is 12 p.m., you can no longer say Guten Morgen. So I will advise you, in case you have a problem, to use Guten Tag, which runs from morning to later afternoon.
So if you don't want any trouble,
use
Guten Tag.
Use Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
I remember when I was in school learning German, my teacher of German would come in the afternoon at 3 and say Guten Tag. At first, I thought maybe the teacher was making a mistake, but he was a teacher. He knew what he was doing. So Guten Tag, it is from morning till late afternoon.
Maybe 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. 4
Guten
o'clock.
Tag.
You can still say Guten Tag.
Aye.
If you say Guten Morgen in the afternoon, I believe
it's-
when somebody asks you who is teaching you German, don't mention my name, because I will never teach you the wrong
You see,
thing.
viewers,
That is
today my professor is educating us. So Guten Morgen is from morning to maybe 11:59.
11:59, just as I said
So
in the case
Guten
of French.
Morgen
Guten Morgen
ends there.
That is it. Guten Morgen ends there.
But if you don't want problem, you say Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Then from morning to 4 o'clock,
That is it.
you don't have any problem.
That is it.
So either you choose
is
Guten
it.
Morgen
Yeah.
or you choose Guten
Yeah.
Tag.
Yes.
Oh,
So
mercy.
in comparison to what I've said, it's like I'm teaching OWOP, and I've told my pupils there is a fundamental difference between climate change and global warming. So if you don't want to have a problem, always use climate change.
You see
Because
that?
when you say global warming, it is limited to the increase in average temperatures on the surface of the earth. But when you say climate change, it includes weather patterns, that is rainfalls, wind blows, and others. So it is wrong to use global warming all the time.
You see,
It's not correct.
French teacher and he's teaching English. Professor.
Monsieur.
Oh, okay. So we have seen greetings in the
In
morning,
the morning
in French
in German.
and in German.
Yes, please.
Okay. Then what about for the French? We know that
French.
we said we have only two.
We have only two.
That is bonjour
That is
and bonsoir.
Great.
And that is it.
That is it.
But in the afternoon, if you want to use the Guten Morgen in the afternoon, you still say Guten Tag or Guten Abend.
You say Guten Tag if it is not late afternoon, as I said. But from late afternoon, that is from 4 to 5 going, you said Guten Abend. Guten Abend. That is, it is evening. Because even in Ghana here, the good evening, as late as 4, we can start saying good evening. That is it. So the Guten Abend is from evening going. So if you want to peg a time at this, that will be roughly 4 p.m. You can start saying Guten Abend. There's another greeting that you can use instead of Guten Tag, but that one is only in the afternoon from 12 p.m. going. It is Guten Nachmittag.
Guten Nachmittag.
If you take the Nachmittag, Mittag means midday and Na means after. So afternoon, Guten Nachmittag. So this makes it 4. Yeah. Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Guten Nachmittag, Guten Abend.
Wow. And there is another one, they say Guten Jagd or something.
Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht. That is have a good night.
Okay.
That is maybe you are conversing with somebody on phone and you want to take leave of the person. You are so close to the person. Enjoy your night. Have a good night. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht. Nacht is N-A-C-H-T. For your information, in German, every noun, whether proper noun or common noun, start with a capital letter.
Good.
Unlike in English and French.
So in
German language,
every noun,
even if it's a proper noun or a common noun. Like for instance, you want to say the dog, Dog is a common noun. In English and in French, we start with a small letter.
Yes.
In German, it doesn't go that way. It is a capital letter. And the German for dog is Hund. The Hund. The Hund.
The Hund.
Hund is H-U-N-D. The Hund. And the capital H is required.
Wow.
You don't read capital H, it is wrong.
Wow.
That is German language.
Let's do today. Oh, Professor, you are teaching us. You are educating us. Wow. So we have seen greetings in the morning in French and greetings in the morning in German. Greetings in the afternoon in French and greetings in the afternoon in German.
In German.
Wow. And also good night. That is
good night.
Guten
Nacht.
Nacht.
Guten Nacht.
Guten Nacht.
Guten Nacht.
Wow. If I don't think that, I'll buy you my tango.
Yeah, Guten Nacht. It's just the beginning. Don't worry.
Wow. Oh, viewers, Charlie, today. And how do you say how are you in French?
How are you in French? It depends on the person you are talking to. If the person is close to you, a friend or even your parents, you can say comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? People are used to comment ça va. To such an extent that when they ask them comment vas-tu, they are taken aback. So me, I teach my pupils comment vas-tu and not comment ça va. It's not the same. Comment vas-tu is formal. And when you are teaching somebody, teach the person the formal way. Comment ça va is informal.
Then we have learned.
That is it.
No,
Comment ça va is informal, and obviously, if it is informal, it means you are telling your people that they can use this for anybody,
even
which
when
is
we
wrong.
see president, we say
No.
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va is to the people you are close to. Comment ça va?
And even your age mates.
Your age mate, that is it. So comment vas-tu? But even the comment vas-tu, as I said, it is a friend of yours, your parents. But when you are talking to somebody in authority,
so that is semi-official.
That is
it's
it.
Comment vas-tu?
Comment vas-tu?
But official.
It is a comment allez-vous.
Comment allez-vous? When we're young, they say comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous? It's not the same.
Hey.
Comment allez-vous?
So comment ça va is informal.
It's informal. It's informal.
Comment vas-tu?
It's like in English we say how is it? How is it? How is it?
So you cannot see a president. How is it?
No.
Hey,
You
Charlie,
don't relate to people the way
how
you
is
like.
it?
You relate to people depending on how close you are. That is it. How is it? Can I meet even when I talk, I call Victor. People are surprised. It's because I'm close to Victor.
Yeah.
We had a meeting when I said Victor, and the lady in Foley looked at me in a way.
Wow.
She was surprised that I called Victor because she doesn't call him that way. She calls him Mr. Entry.
That is why I think it is like that in UK.
That is it.
You can call your boss with his first name.
That is it. You have never called me Sec. You always say Monsieur Sec, something like this. But at Kono and Co, they call me Sec. Are you following? That is it.
Wow. Hey, then that's how are you in French? Then
French?
What about in German?
In German, it also depends. If the person you are asking the question to is you are close to the person, you say V Gates.
V Gates.
V Gates. V Gates. The V is W-I-E. And the Gates is G-H-A-T apostrophe S. V Gates.
I think in German, which we will do it in our next video, we'll talk about the alphabet of
yes.
In German, they call WV or something.
Yeah, that is it.
Wow.
That is it. And then in German, if the person you are asking the question to, you are not too free with the person, it's official. It is V Gate S Ihnen. V Gate S Ihnen.
V Gate S Ihnen.
And obviously, when the person says I am fine, the person says Es geht mir gut. Es geht mir gut. Und Ihnen, I am fine. And you? Es geht mir gut. Und Ihnen, ich bin auch gut. Es geht mir auch gut.
My head, Charlie, today, Prof, my viewers will love it. The viewers will love it. So today we have seen how to greet in the morning, how to greet in the afternoon, and then in the evening. In French and in German. So in French, in the morning you say bonjour.
In the afternoon and the evening you say bonsoir. In German, in the morning you say Guten Morgen, but you can say Guten Tag, that is until later afternoon. But if it's only in the afternoon, it's Guten Nachmittag. Then in the evening, this one obviously it is only one. It is Guten Abend.
Okay.
Guten Abend. So 4 ways of greeting in the German language.
Then I look at this one, the last one, to say goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye in
In
French.
French.
I'm sure some of you watching us already know, because I know of Ghanaians who travel a lot to francophone countries. It's au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au
So we
revoir.
don't say that. Ah, we
No,
say,
no,
for
au-
we say au revoir.
No, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Some of us, when we speak French, maybe you are making noise.
That
Au
is
revoir. Au
brothalization.
revoir.
Where's the Frenchalization?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
And then in German, when you want to say goodbye, it's auf Wiedersehen.
Huh?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf
Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
That's
But there's
what-
another way of saying it. That one is informal. It is tschüss.
Huh?
Tschüss.
Cheese.
Tschüss.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese that we eat.
Cheese.
Cheese.
And the tschüss is spelled T-C-H-U. And the U, there are two dots on it. It is called umlaut. Umlaut.
Umlaut.
With an S. The S is L set. It's not
L-set.
two S as a time, but there's a way of writing. Maybe next time we have to use a board as you suggested.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that would be the best
So
solution.
in our next video, we're going to learn the German and the
German
French
Alphabet.
Because this video, we're going to do it over and over and
Yes.
over again.
Okay.
Over and over again. So like I've been saying, this is teacher Frankie Bois, and I'm here with teacher
Sec Frank.
Sir Frank.
Yeah.
So for the time being, you'll be with me every Friday or every there's every Friday every week we're going to release one video or two. But today being the first day, we are doing only one video.
Yeah.
We're doing one video.
Danke an Zuschauen. Merci d'avoir suivi. La prochaine fois sera la bonne. Au revoir.
I'm not so. Yo, then I'll say goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. So I will leave him here, and then he will say the final destination. Then.
Okay. So this is, as you saw, this was a video on how to do greetings in both French and German. Just as Mr. Yeboah has said, will come your way next week with more videos. But believe us, we'll have a lesson on the alphabet of both languages. That should be the foundation of the language. Thanks for watching. Merci d'avoir regardé. Au revoir.